What's going on today? What's going on? Recently I've been doing a lot of experimenting with my artwork over the last few days. Today is May 16th. I mentioned in a previous video that I want to add more emotion to my work. A lot of the work I've been creating recently, I haven't been posting. I normally post everything that I make, even the experiments and all that kind of stuff, but I just wasn't really feeling it like this last week. So it's a lot of stuff I made that I didn't show. Now I'm trying to. A. I want to feel something when I see my art. I think recently not all. There's some of the ones, especially the artwork that I have minted, and there are probably a few that I haven't minted yet. I look at it and I actually feel something, but I haven't gotten that feeling often. Now I don't know if that's just a me thing, or excuse me, or if that's everybody. Does every artist have, does this happen to other artists? I I just really I really want my work to mean something and convey something without me having to explain it. And with the style of work that I make, what I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen. And I guess I would assume other artists would say, you just gotta keep experimenting until you figure it out. I I'm think a lot. I've been thinking about, like, I need to evolve my work more so that I can convey some kind of feeling. Somebody feels something, whether it's joy, happiness. Um, I don't want to have too much sorrow in my work, but just deep thinking or just something, reflection. I need something in there, and I haven't been feeling it a lot recently. I've been practicing a lot with some animations that I've been doing. Still, kind of clunky with that a little bit. Still not able to create exactly what I have in my mind, which, it's not frustrating. It's just the process. So, still trying to figure that out. What else we got going? Hold on. Said my mouse battery's low. Plug this thing up. Hold on. Connect the USB to recharge. Okay, there it goes. All right. I've been working with animations recently. I've been trying to, incorporate different colors that normally give different feelings when people see them, like different color combinations. And I haven't found something that, like, I'm sure you know that feeling. Like, especially if you're an artist or if you're a collector or someone who just enjoys art, there's some work that you can look at and instantly feel something. Maybe you don't see it exactly how the artist created it, and I don't want my work to be like that. Like, hey, you have to look at it this way. Look at it whatever way you want to, but I want you to feel something. And, whatever it is, I just want you to feel something. I don't want to make the work like super crazy or like some insane imagery. Just trying to find something that I can bring across. In my series that I'm working on, I want each piece to have animations in there. And I'm going a little back and forth with the color schemes, especially of my characters, because I really enjoy using red, yellow, blue in all my work, and then black and white as well in the work. A lot of my backgrounds are the same colors, like variations, mostly yellow, red, and white for the most part. I do have a few of the blue background that I enjoy, but I like the yellow, red, and white backgrounds the most. I'm just figuring it out. Just trying to figure it out. Let me drink some of this tea. Caffeine, help me. Ooh, still extremely hot. I wasn't ready for that. I thought it would cool off, but now I've had it for a while. But I wonder what everyone else thinks. I don't want to, ask people too much what they. It's just something I got to deal with myself. Figure out myself. I'm sure I will at some point. I want to create something very special. And something that I'm thinking about. I've been seeing this a lot in on some Twitter posts from artists and collectors that I respect or that I watch on a regular basis. And this is something that I've also been thinking about, and I just didn't know everyone else was thinking about the same thing. When it comes to creating art in the digital space, the Web3 space, NFT space, whatever you want to call it, is it more of an impact to create singular images by themselves or create images that are part of a series? Now, I'm on I'm leaning a lot more towards the series, like creating a series that has an overall theme or feeling that each piece will convey. With me, I'm trying to narrow focus, and I think with these series, I have so many ideas for a series. Oh, Siri. Uh, no, Siri, I don't.
Know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for. Hey Siri, I have so many ideas for a series O Siri.
I think it's done listening to me. Okay. Um, where was I before I was interrupted by my computer? Um. Oh yeah, I'm on the. I want Oh man, my ears itching so bad. Creating a collection is where I'm leaning more towards when it comes to that argument. Even though it's not really argument, just that thought process. I'm just more on the create a collection that's meaningful and has a theme, some kind of storyline maybe behind it, and you know, create like a limited number or something like that. Me personally, and this is this may change down the road, but I really enjoy one of ones. Now I've collected a lot of artwork, especially in the last cycle, 2020, 2021. I collected tons of stuff, maybe like at least 1,000 pieces of art, and spent a nice bit of money over mainly Tezos and Ethereum, over like a million different wallets that I have. I have a couple main, quote unquote, main wallets that I used to get most of the work from, but I have a million. It seems like a million other ones that I have a ton of artwork in, like spread all over the place. So I I like one of ones the most because having those, the feeling that it gives me is like, this is mine, something that I love, and it's mine and only mine. No one else has it and can have it. As far as on the blockchain, it's only mine, and I would like for my collectors to have that same feeling as well. So every at least at this point, all I want to make is are one of ones. That's it. One of ones only. And um, again, maybe my mind changes in the future, but in addition, pieces aren't, my favorite thing right now. What else we got going on? You know, a I finished up a book recently, the Bezos letters. So, just talking a little bit about how Jeff Bezos. It's a book written from like a guy named, what's his name, Steve Anderson or Steven Anderson, who went through all of the shareholder letters, or what Amazon or Jeff Bezos likes to call share owner letters, and kind of made a nice summary of how he describes how he helped build Amazon and how forward thinking he was, all that kind of stuff. Reading that book, it made me think a little differently about, especially on, because I'm reading these type of books so that I can apply them to art somehow. I'm reading all these business books, these marketing books, these books about business owners and how they structure their companies, all this kind of stuff. And I'm trying to apply that to art side because I want to make it a full-time thing. So I need to figure out how to structure everything properly around me and properly brand everything around me, and get myself out there in a better way. So I'm reading these kind of books. That's a book I finished. Again, it's called The Bezos Letters. You can get it on. I like listening to audiobooks, um, specifically because I can play it in the morning when I wake up. When I'm just doing basic stuff like brushing teeth, shower, cooking breakfast, that kind of stuff. And I also play it in the evenings for bed. What's the next book? What's the other book? I just started today called $100 Million Leads. It's by Alex Hermosi. I'm sure if you've ever been on the marketing side of YouTube, looking about like, or business side of YouTube, you may have stumbled across some of his content at some point. I mean, this guy is a content machine. I see his shorts and all that kind of stuff all over the place. But he has really his his content is very informative, and some of those strategies that I've seen him talk about, I can understand why they work. And now I'm just trying to apply that stuff to art. Like I said about everything else, try to apply it to what I'm doing specifically with art. And I mean, it seems like it would be simple, but I guess I have to look at my art as because his a lot of the businesses he has, I think he has businesses over different fields. I think he has like software businesses, brick and mortar businesses, a bunch of gyms, all kinds of stuff. But I'm just trying to look more, and I don't know if this is the right thing, but this is kind of how I'm thinking about it right now. Is trying to look at my work as a, how should I put it? Because I'm not offering a service. You can look at it as a service. Entertainment, I guess. I don't know. Um, but look at my work more as a product that needs to, that I want to get in front of customers, aka clients, and trying to package things a little differently and just differentiate myself from the rest of the market. And I think diving into this type of stuff is going to help me, I'm going to come up with something that's way different from what everybody else is doing. And I have been doing some things that I've been told are way different, especially privately in DMs and that kind of stuff. There's some different stuff that I'm doing. I don't know if I want to share all the sauce yet. Probably give me another week and I'll be ready to share it, because I want to get everything out first and see, how well it works. And then I can pass it on so other people maybe could do it. So I just want to get a good idea how it's going to work. Excuse me. Something else I've been thinking about too is I have in my collection that I'm creating is 4 different characters. And there's another artist, because I have my work with my current characters minted on Solana currently on Exchange Art under my name, Greg Seals. I'm thinking about making a separate collection for each of the 4 that goes more into the lore and the story behind each character that I've come up with, and build those out separately, and then build at the top a collection that brings all of them together. So it'll be, a collection with all 4 up here, then a branch with the 4. It's like I'm doing some, you know, gang signs, but I'm not. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. And then the 4 down there, and then branching off more and more from there, and then building out a brand around whatever I'm going to name this collection. And I still haven't figured that part out. And I know I could have probably done it a long time ago, but am I afraid to make a collection name because it makes it even more real? Like this undertaking that I'm trying to like of what I'm trying to do. This is bigger than anything I've ever done. What I'm working on, so maybe I'm kind of overthinking the name of these series. But that's just kind of what's on my mind right now. when it comes to the art that I'm making. Trying to add more emotion, trying to add more of, you know, and I guess before I continue, a lot of the work that I really enjoy making is more along the minimalism side. Like, not a ton of stuff going on the image, but giving you enough to where your eyes really enjoy what you're seeing, and it kind of gives you an illusion of something else. Still trying to figure it out. And again, this comes with evolving. I love minimalism. I love it. My favorite artist, like one of my favorite artists in the NFT space, specifically Jan Baumgartner. I know I even made a video about him on this channel. If you scroll down, I think, oh man, this had to been maybe a year ago at this point. But I made a video about, just describing a lot of his art, showcasing a lot of his art on a video. And, I love his work. It's so subtle, but also beautiful at the same time. And I want to create something like that, but a little more outside of minimalism. And I don't have a huge collector base right now, but I don't want to deviate way off from what I'm doing. I want to still keep evolving, but along the way keep these pieces of like minimalism, but then the other style that I really enjoy when it comes to like the stacking and the phasing that you'll see on some of my characters, where you'll see like multiple layers of them being stretched out, or certain parts of their body being stacked and stretched across the canvas. Because I also want to add animations, but minimal animations. Little things here and there that are very subtle. And I want to add some new colors. I want to add new color schemes and tones, backgrounds. I want to experiment with some more stuff. I don't want to stay inside of the only my backgrounds being yellow, red, white. I want to, branch out more and maybe have multiple color tones in there. Maybe, oh, you know what? Just popped in my head. Oh, hold on. That's so random. But I think hold on. That'd be cool. Hold on. That's why I always keep paper around. So if an idea like randomly pops in my head, oh, I think that'd be cool. Because it tricked the eye too. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm just drawing a quick little sketch of what that idea that just popped in my head while I was talking. I think that would be very cool. Oh, man. And then I'm just writing down some notes. Give me a second. So, how's your day going? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, your day's going great. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm doing well also. Give you some small talk. How's the weather? Oh man, it's real cloudy today. Okay, sorry about that. What was I talking about? Probably along those lines of like I want to innovate. I want to create something new. I want to create something that differentiates me from everyone else. I want something that when somebody sees it, that's Greg's work. That's Greg Seals right there. Instant. Now, I've been creating art for so many years. I mean, but I think a lot of the artwork that I created, especially from when I was a kid all the way up through middle school, high school, it was more not copying, but more similar styles to what other people were doing, and I didn't really try to go outside of the box. Now, I think with my minimalism work, especially the early days with these stacks that I would make in these different shapes that I always enjoyed making, even when I was a kid, and I didn't, you know, think more about doing it within the last like 5 years or so because I thought everybody would hate it. You know, I thought just my own thing, and when I did show it to some people, they was like, eh. But art, it can be anything, and you should not care about what other people think about your artwork. But those days, I did. I mean, it is what it is. I used to care what people really thought about my work. Now, do I care still? Yes, but I still feel free to, do what I want. But I'm not doing anything super, you know, crazy right now that I would second guess. Everything that I do is something that, I want to do. And try to convey that to my current collectors. Even though it's a small, I have four collectors, which is amazing. Just having four people that invested in me is insane to me, you know. Um, but being able to serve those collectors and be, almost like not, I just don't know the words for it right now, but like not customer service, but customer satisfaction, client or collector satisfaction. I don't know what to call it, but I want them to be always be happy, especially the people who collected my early works and my early characters that I have. I want to always have something for them that makes them feel special and appreciated because without them, I wouldn't even feel that what I'm doing is worthwhile. So, yeah, I'm thinking about, I guess moving on from that subject a little bit. I've been thinking about minting on other blockchains. I don't want to stay, I don't want to be solely on one place, solely, but Sol. I don't want to be on Solana only. I want to be on Tezos, but a lot of what I see on Tezos is addition pieces, and again, I'm not over there all the time like I used to be, so I can be wrong, but I just see additions like large additions like 20, 50, 100, and then they're all selling for like $1 each, $5, that kind of stuff. I don't want to. And maybe that works for the people that do it and they enjoy it, but I just don't want to do that. So if when I do mint on Tezos again, it's just going to be a one of one, and it's going to be a price that I'm comfortable with, and it's not going to be what the regular price most people see on Tezos, or at least that's sold on Tezos outside of like PFP projects. Uh, I'm thinking about ordinals as well. I don't know a ton about it. I have a ordinals wallet. I just got one because there was a collection that I was interested in getting for a little bit, but then the longer I looked at the art, I was like, I don't really like it that much. So, I mean, I learned that in the last cycle. Only buy what you like. Because even if the value of it goes way down, well, I don't care. I love the art. So, I mean, it makes me happy. So, because there was, and again, it's not a large portion, but there was a good bit of art that I bought in the last cycle. I only bought because I was like, oh, I'll be able to probably sell this in like a few years for some good money. Or, this artist is very hot right now, so this can be some good liquidity I can have, just in case, you know, um, I need to pull some money out for something. But every time I bought for that reason, it never worked out. So just buy what you like. But yeah, okay. I wanna mince on Tezos again. I have minted on Tezos before, and I have. Are there? Are there? I think it's an edition piece on there. I think I have one on ETH somewhere too. Probably on Rarible or one of those early places that I minted on like in 2021, 2022. I don't know. That I forgot all about that. Yeah, I know I have some editions on Tezos like sprinkled around somewhere, and I think I have one edition on Rarible, but it doesn't look anything like the stuff I make now. So I don't really try to promote it. I guess it'll be like a artifact or something somebody will end up finding at some point if they really want to look. I have some stuff on Tezos. Like I think I have one of ones on Tezos still that are like $1, and they're probably my early, my daily series that I still do, but I don't post it every day. I still make art every day, but I don't post them all. So I think it was maybe my first 5 6 days that I sell for $1, or I say $1, but one Tez. Tez has been staying around $1, so that's why I kind of how I looked at it. Um, but yeah, all right. Before I keep rambling, Tezos. I want to mint some new work on Ethereum. I want to mint some work on Ordinals. I don't really know how everything works over there, but I do have someone that I follow and have talked to in the DMs before that is willing to help me understand it a little more. And then they sent me the white paper. I just haven't read it. Uh, what's the other one? Base is another one that I'm looking at. But I just see that as Ethereum Tezos because I think it's like zero gas fees or something. Again, I don't know a lot about it right now, but I'll look more into it. But I just want to, be spread everywhere. Not everywhere. I just want to have a flag planet everywhere, at least one thing, at least something. So that if, somebody who's more on one chain or the other sees my work and they like it enough to want to collect, maybe they'll eventually come and buy from another chain. Because I'll just assume that most, especially art collectors like myself, I had wallets for every chain that I would see artists on that I enjoyed. I had, ETH, Tezos, all the different chains. I had wallets for all of them so that I can collect everywhere. Because I love the art, so I want to just collect what I like. So I just assume other collectors will probably do the same. Maybe there are some collectors who are, what's the word? What's that word I hear a lot? Agnostic. Is that the right word? I don't know. But they only want to collect and own stuff on one chain, which I'm like, are you really a collector if you only want to be one place? Like you know, like that collector spirit, because I get stuff from anywhere. If especially like physical stuff, I go to the thrift store. I buy stuff on eBay. I buy stuff on Amazon. I buy that's it's the same kind of thing. I like, oh, I buy art on Base if I like it. I buy art on Tezos if I like it. ETH if I really enjoy it. So yeah, I think that's more of the collector spirit. But I don't. Do you really consider yourself a collector if you only want to stay on one place? For me, no, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know, I'm willing to hear your argument. Who knows? Maybe you changed my mind. Yeah, this art thing is something that I really need to happen. I need this, man. The more I think about time, I just want. I want this. I want this very bad. Now, have I been doing everything in my power to make art, my art career, a reality, like a full time thing? I can look at it objectively, and say, no, I haven't. Um, I've been talking on this video for over 30 minutes. I could have been using them 30 minutes to reach out to more collectors, which I'm already doing. I could have used those 30 minutes to work on some new artwork or post some artwork, schedule posts. So again, I don't think I'm doing everything that I have to do, but I'm doing more. I can say that much. I'm doing a lot more than I was, and I need to figure out a process and stick to it. That's all. Just a lot of different opinions and thought processes, and you know, and I can admit that I kind of got. It's just confusing sometimes. Like, oh wait, you should do this. Wait, no, you shouldn't do this. Wait, what? So how am I supposed to? Wait, I shouldn't do these many. I should limit the number of collections. I should limit the number of collectors. I should, right? It's, I'm almost to the point where I'm just gonna block all of it out and just do anything I want. And I think I'm really right there. I'm right at the point of doing that. I was like, I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. It's so annoying trying to keep track of it, and I waste a lot of time just thinking about it. So I'm going to start just doing whatever I want and not care what anybody thinks about it because I want to do it. So I don't care what you think. You know, I'm, you know what? In this video, I think I pushed myself over the edge with that. I'm done caring because I'm like tiptoeing. I even reach out to collectors sometimes, like, hey, what do you think? And I like to get their feedback to a certain extent, but I think I ask too many questions, and some questions I should just take care of. I mean, I should think of it myself and just take care of it. Especially when it comes to where I should mint work and how many pieces of art I should mint, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do what I want from now on. It makes it easier and less of a time waste. So yeah, I talked myself into it over this video. I don't care what y'all think no more, or I don't. I'm not gonna put all the stock into what collectors think or other artists think or just random people in general on this platform think. So yeah, that makes me happy. I'm gonna do what I want now. I'm gonna do what I want. Do I have anything else going on? Man, I've almost been talking 40 minutes. That's insane. I mean, it's not insane. I just, got stuff to say sometimes, right? All my videos aren't this long normally, but I just had to get this stuff out, I guess. Uh, I've been thinking about this time stuff a lot, man. And I don't think if I was gone tomorrow, I would not be happy at where the impact that I made while I was here. So every day now, and I've been thinking about this for like over the last 4 or 5 days. Every day now, I'm just like, did I take steps forward today? Did I take a step forward? Did I, you know, do something that's going to lead me to where I want to go? Did I reach out to more people? That's taking steps. Reaching out to more people. Or did I build some connections? Or am I trying to network with some people? That helps. That can help me move forward. I mean, you just never know who you talk to one day, and then they can help pull you more in that direction of where you're trying to go and lead you down a path to success. Did I waste time today? Did I waste time? Like, waste time doing something that has nothing to do with what I need to do. I think about that stuff a lot, man. I think it's just because, you get older. When you get past 30, you're like, man, life. And then you start seeing, people pass away. It's just, man, it's like I wasted a lot of years not really trying to do the thing that brings me joy. So, and I wasted a lot of time not taking care of things that I needed to also. So, I mean, it's all on me. I made the decisions to do certain things that weren't beneficial for my life, and I need to make up for it now. And, really get to where I want to go. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of where I am right now. I'm going to make some art tonight. I'm going to try to. It's getting pretty late. I would like to make an animation, but I probably should have started that earlier in the day. Because if I try to start doing it now, it's real tedious, especially the kind of stuff I'm trying to do. So that'll probably put me to sleep. Even though I have a tea cup full, or not a teacup, but a big cup full of caffeine tea. I think my body does not care anymore. It's like, I don't care how much caffeine you drink. At this time, you're going to sleep. So, yeah. I love y'all, man. If you made it all the way through these 40 plus minutes of this video, you are a true champion. And I mean, again, if you made it through this whole video all the way to the end, could you please leave a comment down below? I love that, just to see who these amazing people are who can listen through my monotone, sleepy talking voice for 40 minutes without falling asleep. I mean, I'd love to see that. That'd be kind of cool to see. So, thank you so much for your time. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this mouse off. I can't click the video. Hold on. Okay. All right. Do it one more time. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble. Until next time. Peace.